Well, this type of event is very, very beneficial for anyone in, not only just for Mexican nationals that are looking to expand in the U.S., but anyone just in general how to learn how to adapt and do business on both countries. Everything from the resources that we provide with this event, from accounting, tax, accounting, consulting, attorney, immigration, the transition, realtors, the EDC. The EDC gives you a full, scope of just how many services and how much support they provide you to expand your knowledge, your business into the U.S. So it's not only just beneficial in the region of the RGV, but just in general how you can grow overall in the United States and make yourself a better entrepreneur, and understand the culture, and how to do business in the not only in the US, but also start understanding how you collaborate your business in Mexico, and just make the transition more smoothly. Well, pretty much, and what they've done is this phenomenal job, just kind of providing all the partnerships, the licenses. Again, going back to, there's so much, there's so many layers in the process that can become very complicated in a sense, depending on the scope of the business or the type of investment. That the best thing that the city of FAR has done actually is just bring everything together. Again, going back to the alliances and the partnerships they have with not only on the Mexican side with the different chambers, right? The relationship to understand what the regulatory world is in compliance requirements to just expand, but also just in the U.S. side, how to make sure things are done the proper way, and avoid any mistakes or any challenges that would delay your expansion in the U.S. So again, that's probably the best thing they've done, is just build in the whole infrastructure and bringing all the partnerships and the alliances they have to help you expedite, that transition.
How do you visualize the binational collaboration between Mexico and FAR in the years to come?
It's just going to continue to grow. I mean, there's just so much, not only just binational, but also just considering, all the growth and investments that's coming to Mexico. Obviously, with the challenges with so many tax implications, things like that. I mean, the region itself, it's going to continue growing because the demand is there. The U.S. continues to become very strong as the economy. And then obviously our partner in Mexico are continuing to be our biggest, they feed us, they feed our services that we need and that we require. So there's no doubt that the need and the demand is there. And obviously just having that great, strong relationship is just going to continue benefiting both countries. Well, it depends where with Mexico, our biggest partner as well, considering is Texas. The economy in Texas continues to be very, very, very strong. There's a lot of benefits in the sense for entrepreneurs or businesses just to continue growing in Texas. Not only when it comes to being a state that obviously favors a lot of business companies, but the infrastructure that's needed. That's one thing, the benefits that Texas and the region has been able to provide. So what's the real estate, expansion, infrastructure, just to meet the demand, it's going to continue to be, a need, and it's going to, in the next 10 years, continue just to be, so much opportunity.